And I feel like you're touching right where it is.
All right, so let's kind of begin here. So what kind of brings you in? I know when we first came in, you kind of said you had some low back pain going on, and
Have low back pain radiating down to the hips and down to the legs.
Okay.
So I'm a nurse. So
okay.
The injury kind of happened when I was working, like setting up for a patient.
Okay.
It was a silly movement. I literally was throwing something in the trash, and then I feel a stretch, and I said, "Oh."
Okay.
So from there, it's like that was the first time
like
that
first
happened.
instance, you really like recognize what was going on.
Correct.
Okay. So you just kind of bent over and just threw it away.
Yes.
Okay. No twisting motion. Just kind of just dropped it.
It was just like on the side.
Just leaning. Okay.
Yeah, it was leaning to the side, to the trash can.
Okay. Have you ever had to move like big boxes?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember ever having to twist and lift?
Yeah.
Okay. So me asking these kind of questions, that kind of makes me think that's how this kind of began happening, because pain is usually the last symptom you feel. So in the moment you don't feel it, but it takes time for you to get to the point where, okay, now I feel this, whatever this is, and that could have happened a year ago, 2 years ago, even 2 months ago,
Okay.
So if you're bending over and twisting, you are really going to yank on these muscles back here, and then you're going to lift it, and now you're going to crimp whatever's on this side and pinch it, and then you're asking it to rotate. So that's one of the worst movements you can do when you're lifting anything heavy is by twisting and bending.
Okay.
So the only way I would recommend to ever lift is if something is over here to your left, you're going to turn to it, back straight, bend legs, lift this way. You're going to have to create like another extra step to get something that's on the side.
Okay.
I don't recommend having to twist and bend, because you can see here I'm already compressing this side.
True.
And I'm opening up this side. So now I'm going to bend. Now I'm going to really put a lot of weight on this side of my body, and now I'm going to have to crimp this side to then rotate.
Okay.
Now you're saying it goes down the legs. It's radiating down the legs?
Radiates down.
Like sciatic nerve?
The back of the... It's more like the hips and the back of the leg.
Okay.
So I've had sciatica before.
Okay.
So it kind of looks like, but in both sides.
It's on both legs?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what kind of sensation? Is it like a shock pain, or is it shocking?
It's more shock. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Kind of give me an idea what's going on. All right, so okay, a lot of tension in the shoulders. Any pain through here as I was touching?
It's about there, yeah.
Right about here?
About
lower?
Right about there.
There. Would you say it's more on the right or left? About the same?
It's about the same.
Same?
Yeah.
Okay. Because, I do feel more of a muscle spasm on this right side. I can see you feel that too. You're like, no, don't poke in that for me. All right, I'll leave it alone. We'll come back to it. Okay. And this is very pronounced. You can kind of feel how this side's all kind of relaxed and mushy.
Mm-hmm.
And you get to this side, it's just hard.
Okay.
Like this whole side of your lat and into your rhomboid is just really tight. If you're good, go ahead and relax that. I got it. You're good. Relax. Go ahead, let your foot forward. There you go. Oh, is that tender?
Oh, yeah.
It's really tender down there at the bottom of the neck.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I can feel it. Okay, you just let me know if I ever push too hard. You just let me know. I can always go lighter. Is that a little better?
Yeah.
Or is that too light?
No, that's
Okay,
better.
that's good. Okay. I rarely hear the answer, go more, go more! No, it's usually, that's good. That feels really nice. Okay. Alright, yeah, I feel okay. Yeah, that's his tell. When his head starts going away from my thumb.
Mm-hmm. That's
when it's like, I've had enough. Okay. But yeah, you can see how these lower ones are just really tight, and most of this is just the lower muscles yanking on the lower neck, making the lower neck work harder than it should. I want these upper guys moving.
Okay.
Okay.
Go
Okay, I'll go a little lighter.
lighter.
Yep. He's just really tender. He's never had anybody work in his neck before. This is not how the neck is supposed to be. The neck is not supposed to be this tender. I'm going to go ahead and get the neck adjusted. Let the head go back. There you go. Boy. That's really locked up on you. You alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, there we go. See, that one wasn't so bad.
Not so bad.
That left one was good to go. The right one's just really stuck.
Yeah.
So for this one, I'm just going to have you bring your chin up for me just a little bit. There you go. Right there is good. So this one, if you've never seen it before, all it does is just, that's it. It just presses into the...
Okay.
So here, I can use it on your hand. It just does this much.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Breath in for me. And out. Yeah, see how this right side just moves? And your left's like, nope.
Yeah.
Left side just doesn't budge. Don't worry, we'll fix that. And then here's the switch. It always switches at some point down the back. So this way is tight. You go down, this side moves, and then right here goes to another rock. It's like this side doesn't want to budge. This side moves okay. This side not so much. Okay. Go down to the hips. Okay. You can see also how your left hip moves. See how that glides?
Yeah.
And I go to your right one? Nope. Left's good, right not so much. Alright. So all I'm going to do here is I'm going to reach underneath the hip and I'm just going to pull up and adjust. Okay?
Okay.
Alright. So just go ahead and take a little breath in for me. Then out. Breathe all the way out. Good. The other side. Same thing here. Just take a little breath in for me. And then all the way out. There it is. Alright, so for this one, you're just going to take a deep breath in for me. Breathe all the way out. Breathe out for me. There we go. Oh boy. Oh man.
I felt that one.
Get this guy a deep breath in for me. And then all the way out. Oh boy. Okay. This one's going to need the drop piece. Okay. Alright, I think that one's good. Alright, now we're going to get to work. Soft tissue work time. Alright, and then you just let me know if I need to go lighter, okay? Okay.
It's ticklish.
Oh, it's ticklish?
Yeah.
Okay. Ticklish is the precipice to pain. So, if you feel ticklish, we'll go a little lighter. Because, yeah, I can just feel how tense this is through here. Okay. Yeah, I can feel where you've pulled it here on this right side.
Yeah.
I can also see your right hip wants to come up towards it. As I massage here, this whole side comes up. So here, I'm just going to roll the shirt up just so we can see it. Yeah, you can see how his whole pelvis Your whole pelvis wants to shift. So this, I have to try to get this to drop down and let this muscle relax. Because right now, this and this are just crimping this. So I'm going to go really light through here because I want this to relax. Is this too light or is this good?
That's good.
Okay.
That's ticklish.
Okay. Yeah, most of your problem is on this right side. So the most you can let me in here be the better to try to get this area, because it is inflamed.
It is.
Mm-hmm. To put it lightly, I'll tell you how much pressure I'm putting on this area. I'm doing this much.
Really?
To that area on your pelvis. This feels like nothing in this area, right?
Right.
Feels like I actually need to put weight in here.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do that down here. If I try to push in here, you're not going to like me very much. So yeah, I am not putting very much weight in this area. I'm pretty much just doing the weight of the roller.
I see.
Through this, and that's not good. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go into the SI joint here, okay? I'm just going to put my hand into the glute. You let me know if it's too hard, if this is too light. Is this good?
It's good.
Okay. Yeah, and this glute's tighter than your right glute. Going into the... So there's your switch I was talking about also. So the same thing kind of happens in the back. Mm-hmm. So where this side kind of switches, this side's tight, this glute isn't. But then when you go in the bottom of this glute, it's like, nope, we're tight on this side. So what that means is that this part of the glute has to compensate for the loss of motion that's going on up here.
Okay.
So this glute has been overworked. Now how's the pressure in here? You okay?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
I feel like I'm pushing in here pretty hard, so I just want to make sure. Okay. Hamstring feels good though. Now see what happens when I'm up straight like this. Mm-hmm. You can feel how relaxed my back muscles are.
Yeah.
When I go forward.
Yeah.
You feel how tight. You feel how tight it gets.
Yeah.
Just from me being in this way.
Right.
So just going forward, even marginally, these lower back muscles have to tighten up to keep my back from completely collapsing forward. How am I pressing in here? You okay?
Yeah.
All right. You let me know.
A little lighter.
Okay. I know no one likes these hips
Yeah.
worked on. These are always really tender. Okay, a little lighter. Okay. Just keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. Good. Yeah, these are really tight. Okay. Okay, going lighter through here. How's this pressure? Pressure okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, already we're getting stuff coming out. Not what you expected it to feel like, huh?
No.
But you can see that it's not sharp.
No.
So it almost, as I was saying in the beginning, it feels like a back scratch. No, how does it feel to you? What do you
It feels really good.
Okay. Does it still feel ticklish
Yeah.
through here? Yeah, this is where his injury is. Yeah, every time I comb through it, it affects your pelvis. It affects the glute. The glute just does not be worked on. And again, you just let me know, where the line is. If I press too hard, or
Okay.
I do notice with this one, it's not pulling your hip with it. Every time I go over this, you don't have the response.
Right. Yeah, it feels much better.
Like when I use that little one, every time I went over this area, it was like boom, boom. But when I use this one, I don't see it pulling the muscle. Like it's actually letting me through the tissue with this one. Okay, good. I can see where the injury is though now here.
Mm-hmm.
It's right over your hip.
Yeah.
And I know you can feel that.
I can feel it.
But the pressure's okay? I'm not going...
No, the pressure's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, the weird thing is that I cannot touch and say this is exactly where it is,
Right.
It's like generalized
Okay.
and like generalized from here on.
Okay.
So it's not like I can say like this, and it feels like you're touching right where it is.
Okay. Yeah, whenever you're having that pain go down the legs, this is where the nerve originates, right through here, and then it exits out and it goes down the hip.
Okay.
So that's pretty much where you're feeling it right now, is just right over the nerve. So that just tells me that these muscles are what's just squeezing over that nerve.
Okay.
That should let me into it a little bit more. Yeah, it feels less tender now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
He's actually allowing me to work on it more than I was able to before. Okay, good. All right, we're going to go to the other side. Yeah, he's got the same problem here on this left side. How's the pressure doing? Doing okay?
I'm doing okay, yeah.
All right. That's all it's going to go. Yeah, this side wants me to dig a little bit in order to get down to this surface. This one's a little bit deeper. So you just let me know how much, if I'm going too hard or not.
So far, it's good.
Okay. I'll leave that one alone. Go down the other way. Here, go ahead and relax the arm for me. Drop that down. Yep. This one's kind of like right into the rhomboid. Yeah, there it is. That one was hiding. That one didn't like me to get to that one. Go ahead, press. No, that's it. That's all it's going to go. All right, so here, I'm going to do the elbow. Here, relax the elbow for me. Give me the weight of the arm here. Let the arm relax. Let it drop. Let the elbow drop. There you go. There it is. All right. Go ahead and lean away from me. Good. Ooh, that's tight. There we go. That's a good one. All right, good. You're just going to push back with the elbow. Oh, you've already got it. There's a little one. Here, relax this one. Here, relax the elbow. Let the elbow drop. Good. Mm-hmm. Relax the elbow. There you go. Good. Ooh. Good. You can relax. Okay, you go ahead and relax. Man, toes move nice. All right, here's the ankle. So I'm going to have you do for this one, I'm going to have you reach over your head and just grab the table for me. There you go, just so that way I don't yank you down the table. Oh boy. Nope. I'll try the ankle, a different one. So yeah, on this side.
There you go.
Oh, I felt that one move. All right. Then here's the hip. Oh, okay. Now I'm going to do this ankle. Oh, that one almost went. It's still really tight. Oh, man. Okay, the knee. Good. Do this knee. Good. Now, I know you've never had the pelvic symphysis done. Help the whole pelvis move as one piece.
Okay.
So I'm going to have you do here. You're going to go ahead and relax the arms. Come bring your arms down. Yep. And I'll have you just bend both your knees for me. That's good. All right, go ahead and press out. You're going to press against me here on my elbows. Go ahead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Whew. Okay. And that's when you're going to press in against my hands.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, go.
That's the good one.
Yeah. That was pretty good.
I feel good.
Okay.
Yeah.
How does the hips feel? Kind of test them out.
Yeah, they feel pretty good.
Okay. Feel a little looser. Feel a little more range of motion in them.
A lot.
Compared to when you first came in.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.